Okay. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Weird. This should have worked right away, but... Well, again, hello and welcome, my cocoon weaving leaves. We are ready to go to the next forest. So, let's go. Or rather, maybe we should check out everything because we proceeded with the story. Mom's not home. Guess that's that then. Opening the door and having to walk through when you don't get a world map after that is weird. I'm not really criticizing it, but yeah. Also, I looked up the problem with the HP bars, and that's apparently not really fixable.
You haven't seen my foolish son, have you?
Okay. And the sound balance is fine, right?
I bet he's out playing pranks with
Good.
that no-good watchtower kid again. Tell him his old man said to stop playing in the forest.
Good,
To come
nice.
home and do his chores.
I mean, at least do your chores, right? So do you have better equipment now? You have sort of speed. I like the sound of that and the looks of that as well. Magic attack is going down, but can I even use magic? I'm not even sure. I don't have the money for it, that's for sure, but yeah. It's good to know. No, I'm a collector. We all keep all these things. Except if we have limited inventory, then...
Come again when you can handle that weapon there. I got it prepared too, you know.
Oh, can I go out that door now? His wife is gone. Nope, that's just a background thingy. That's okay. I wish the shop would be first, because you kind of need to sell your cocoons there. Okay. Maybe I should have read that. He did say a bit more. But I thought if it's not, you know, what's the word? If it doesn't have a voiceover, then it's probably not important. Okay, that's not much money. But we can deal with this. I'm so bored and there haven't been any customers today. Maybe I'll go to the square to hear some stories. Let's see if we want to hear a story as well again. That took half of a stream last time. That one story. Remember that? Okay. Still they slumber. Futile may it be, but we cannot leave their sides. Okay. I'm not even sure if there are side quests or something in this. Oh well. Guess we'll see. Well, well, if it isn't a shining ray of hope, I sure would like to be called that once. You listening? Not with how you're behaving here. You are of no... Well... You do your stuff, that's fine. Everyone in my family is out working, so we cannot care for our sick. But since the chieftain opened his estate to the sick, At least I can get some work done. I hope things get better soon. Having all sick at the same place is probably the best. Oh, they have something in. What'll become of the village? I wonder if those people will stay asleep until they die. Then what will become of us? Don't worry now. That's why we have a cocoon master. The chieftain and Shibara have taken care of it. I hope you're right, but didn't the minstrels talk about the tragedy of Gehenna all over again? Say, is your son alright? Don't tell me he's going to run away too. Don't say that. He hasn't run away. That's right, isn't it? Your husband. He'll come back, won't he? Well, Wait. Her son is my father? That's my... I think I misunderstood something somewhere.
Yes. The husband is the one that won't come back.
Yeah, but... That's what she asked my mother. If her husband will come back. Right after saying her son hasn't run away.
Yeah.
Her own son.
Yeah.
And after that, she said, is your husband coming back?
Yeah. Huh?
So her husband is the son of that other girl. Oh, well.
You're stupid today.
That's what they said. Oh, Levant, still working hard, right? You will determine the fate of the village. Remember, we have place of faith in you. What's the matter? You didn't come all this way to see me, did you? Your mother's right here. Is your work going well? You need not worry about me. You try to save the village as soon as possible. You see, your mother says the same thing. Stop hanging around here and go get that herb. Alright, we're about to get an herb. Oh, almost forgot that. I just want to go into the forest and get monsters.
Huh? The Birdman of the Dragonfly Forest? Can't help you there. But let me tell you, he'd be no match for Kelmar, no matter how strong he says he is. Right, Kelmar?
You idiot! That's enough already!
What? You met Master Chorus because of us.
Huh?
So you're going into the forest in search of that guy? You're not gonna kill him, are you? You won't be able to get that powder if you do. Well, good luck bringing that stuff back from Kikinak. And tell me all about it when you get back. No, I just want to know what he's like.
Oh. Num's home. Who was Num? I guess he's Num. So you are to head into the Dragonfly Forest now, eh? Yeah, most people we can probably just skip. The problem is, how would we know which to skip? Musa's home. Have you been training at all? The Dragonfly Forest is one mean place. You learn something as an apprentice of the Blue Cocoon Master, won't ya? I still don't really get why he's called the Blue Cocoon Master. As far as I have gotten it, only my father and I can be Cocoon Masters, right? It's not something just everyone could potentially be. It's something you have to be born as. Right? Cemetery. So, this determines the next half hour we're going through. Does he have a new story to tell? Which actually is like 10 stories in one.
You know, I quite like it here. I wonder if you understand. I have a fine view of the forest. I love the forest. That is why I like it here. When I'm here watching the forest, I need nothing else at all. Oh my, I almost forgot about the frolicking children. Their smiles are important too.
Let's go.
Once upon a time in a faraway village, there lived a woodcutter who always boasted of his strength. It is said that
We
the
had
woodcutter
this, right?
wanted to test his own strength by felling the tallest tree in the forest.
That was included in the other story.
He hastily ventured deep into the forest.
Maybe
in
it's
search.
more? Let's
Well,
wait
the
just in
forest
case.
told the great tree of the woodcutter. The great tree sighed deeply, lamenting his foolishness, and he continued to sigh. And before long, the breath of the great tree became a thick and heavy fog which shrouded the forest. The woodcutter soon lost his way. He grew so tired wandering about that he soon took a short rest. Just then, sweet-smelling fluffs began to float down from above. All who would smell their sweet scent would fall fast asleep. The woodcutter couldn't help but to fall in a deep slumber, and there he lay, snoring great snores in the middle of the forest. For 3 days he slept. On the morning of the 4th day, a birdman flew down to where he lay. He spoke to him.
Kiki,
"I'm
not
the
probably.
strongest, you always say. One fight with me, if you may." But the woodcutter remained fast asleep. "You can try to sleep if you must, but I shall wake you with my dust." As he spoke those words, the birdman sprinkled a glistening white powder upon the woodcutter. With that, the woodcutter sneezed a great sneeze and jumped to his feet. The surprised woodcutter shouted, "Who on earth are you? I warn you, I am incredibly strong, and I will battle right now." The birdman replied, "You can't defeat me, but if you do, we can be friends, and I'll share my powder with you. It cures all illness and turns old to new. I got it from the forest people called the Yamu." The woodcutter tried to grab the birdman, but the woodcutter had been asleep for 3 days. He was too hungry to hold on. With one flap of his mighty wings, the birdman blew the woodcutter all the way back to the village. The woodcutter told the villagers all about the strange birdman, but not a soul believed him. From that day on, the woodcutter never again boasted of his strength.
So... Nope, nothing new added. Well, that was for nothing then.
Understand? The divine tree of the forest is an incarnation of Elrum. You must never think of harming it. It is always watching over us. There are many other tales with the birdman. It seems they all say that he hates fire. Perhaps he was barbecued in a previous life.
What a reasoning, right? Yeah, the village square. Will they tell me another story? Oh, well, not another, but... They're supposed to be storytellers and didn't tell me anything so far. Calabash, so is that is the herb of life. They say it can cure any disease. I know not where it may be found. But then again, even weeds will cure you if you believe in them. I mean, not really. That only goes so far. They say the mind rules the body. So perhaps this calabash is an herb that grows inside people's hearts. But that would mean the sleeping people cannot be healed because they don't know that you do something, so they can't believe in something and thus can't wake up. And that is a pretty grim thought. Oh, so you are going to the Dragonfly Forest, are you? A perilous pace, that is. Tread carefully. Well now, let us play a song of the Birdman for you. Alright, Yazoo. Wait, is there such a song? Deep within the Dragonfly Forest, the White Forest deaths. The White Forest is the forest of sleep. The Dragonfly Forest is the forest of sleep. The Dragonfly Forest is the forest of the... That text is awful. Sprinkle the powder, wake the sleeping. That text is really not good. Doesn't even tell me much. Okay, forest gates, finally. Can't go directly, so barrier gate we are. Yeah, let's save. Just to be safe. So, Dragonfly, is that probably this one, right? All the images are blocked, which makes it hard to tell. Okay, what new monsters will await us? Will we finally get Earth Elemental monsters as well? Is that a path? No, that just looks kind of like it. I see an enemy, and that is actually Earth Elemental. A turf raid. That did barely any damage. Guess I need to summon something. Yeah, probably Arpa. Do we have wind stuff? Yes. Please don't one-shot it or anything. Okay, that's fine. Oh, just a normal attack? That should not kill. We can work with that. Go bam! 13. I think we can try with that. Switch to Levant. And capture. Get into my cocoon. For I am the master of the cocoons. This looks good, yes. That's in. We got it. Okay. There's an item. That's barely visible. Oh, it's... Oh, it's not an item, it's an enemy, apparently. Okay, then. We have one of those, so... We also need some levels for creatures. What are they called? Is that a specific name? Oh, well. There we go. Wait, do I have magic? Only fire magic though. That won't help us. Well, it would help us, but not as much. That was a critical. Boom. There we go. Oh, only the one that does the killing blow gets XP? Oh, there is an item. It's packed with strange smelling berries or some kind of fruit. A kickleberry that looks like that walnut thingy that raises our HP. Of which we have one. Wait, it's not in here. Is that a valuable? Apparently. Rare berry found only in the forest depths. That was in the beginning of the forest. Strange smell shunned by some, loved by others. Huh. Wrong button. Okay. Which way? Let's go up here. Ooh! I wanna fuse this with my upper. So... Summon? Scar! Let's summon Scar! Do you have magic? You have multi. Wind attack. Extra damage versus earth. Higher wind element. Okay. That did not do all that much. I am 2 levels below it though. Maybe Fang wind attack will do more. That missed, so we won't ever know. Can I have this bird as a wind elemental? Oh, cool. Wait, they call it the wind element, but the letter they choose to depict it is A, like air. Personally, I prefer wind over air, but if you call it wind, you should also use the letter W, which is a problem because of water. I don't know how to fix that, but... I mean, they also have colors, so you could have 2 Ws. That would be possible. Okay. Don't miss so much. Well, then attack. Boom. Going down its HP. This is a hard catch. Why do I have a feeling that I should prepare a bit more in the previous forest? I have a feeling I'm not quite ready for this. Okay, let's catch this and then change the forest. I really think we will be in dire straits if we continue this. We're gonna fuse this with ARPA, of course. But yeah. This feels a bit too hard. I mean, I was pretty fast in getting through that. Maybe you should prepare to get that equipment. That would be a good idea. Also raise some levels so at least our 3 monsters are around level 6, I would say. 6 sounds good. Oh, capture level up! So, oh, we picked that up, though. Tablet has fallen onto the flagstones below. Knowledge 4. What does knowledge 4 tell us, huh? While inflicted with sleep, you cannot act. Your physical and magical defense and avoidance ability decreases, resulting in more damage from attacks. Yes, we leave the forest. It's also good that it's not tied to any penalty. Okay. I mean, I might be able with a lot of healing to brute force through this, but that wouldn't be pretty. And really, I shouldn't. So.
Doing...
Yeah, that's always the same. Perform Nagi magic. Our enemy we love. Blah blah. I like the spells she's using there. It's just hearing them over and over. We don't need that. So, merge. ARPA with Terralco. Oh, we lose fire completely. Interesting. But does it look... Oh, yes. This is cool. Definitely, yes. Cool. I like that form. Yes, I want to merge them all. I'm just wanna have a look at how this would look. Nah. So we could fuse Score with it, which would also lose the fire. But we would still have fire with Nushe. Let's have a look here. This would look not that bad. But if we would use Nushe with it, that would look... cool, actually. Let me see one more thing. That would be air and earth. Just the same as that. No, let's do Nushe. There we go. Okay. So, let me just have a quick look. We don't have anything more stored, right? Yes. So, I want to get more air into this. I feel like fire and air, maybe? Score has fire. We could use a bit more water, I would say. We're pretty good on earth, but fire and water is a bit lackluster right now. Air, maybe. We'll see with the things we get, what we can do. Just paying attention to the elements a bit more than the looks. Still checking on the looks so they aren't bad, but yeah. Guess that's the plan. Wait, I moved everything. I forgot to give you this. Okay. So let's go. So did we open that chest? We found that skeleton key, but... Huh. Okay, no enemy here. We can't go off to the side here, right? Yeah, no. I like how the forest looks like there was some kind of civilization. I guess that it's the... That's part of the mentioned Gehenna Pale thingy. So, Pataime. The good thing here is we can at least get the HP down enough with Levon himself. Capture. I kinda wanna make Appa into something that has all elements. That would be cool. I know you can, but doing that and also make it look good? Maybe that could be tricky. But we'll see what we can do. So you are caught. Good. I think that one place we never really looked into all that much, right? I'm going to check. Wait, was the chest over here? No, that's a different place, I think. Where are all the enemies? Hello? Anybody here? There is someone. Skype? That was a crit. We should be fine with another hit. Hopefully. That was lucky. Lucky as in 2 crits is lucky, and lucky as in it survived with 1 HP lucky. Yeah. A quick break. Yeah, I could use a pee break anyway. I forgot to go before. Okay. After this is scored. Which did not happen just now. Okay. Capture. You have 1 HP and are a low-level enemy. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Be right back, everyone. And we are back. We got a great walnut. No really need to use them right away, so we keep them for later. We can use them in bulks when we have more. And that. How far were we into these ruins? That's also where the chest should be. Right? Do we need one more of these guys, or do we just kill it? I mean, all in all, they are money fodder, if nothing else. So I guess we get it. If you don't kill it, Levon. I remember that you can change your outfit. I think it comes with certain equipments. It's basically just a color change, but maybe I'm misremembering, or it was a story point or something? Oh. We have to wait. Let's see. Yeah, be a good little guy and stay in. There you go. Yeah, the chest should be here? No. It's not. Water, we can use those. Come here. Little fellow with a hat. Mukambo. 10, that's good. We're defending, huh? Please defend again? I can't hit it if it doesn't defend, because that will probably kill it. Ah! That's a bit of a problem. That one defense in between messed that up. Yeah, maybe we can catch it. I kinda like this design and I don't know why. It's just so... I know it works. It's creative with the pointy head looking thing. I don't know. It's just kind of creative. Okay. I just thought about something that would have been great. Imagine a Jade Cocoon 3 coming out, because otherwise this kind of would not work. And then doing a collab with Genki, if they still do this, or whoever does this, and you can show your old monsters from the game and win something, or maybe from the new game and win something for that, you know? Like, not the monsters you caught, but the creations you have. And people could vote on them, and the highest voted get something. Probably not the game, because like that you would need the game. Of course, wouldn't work with the old games, because yeah, the initial thought of your monster creations from the old game, it's kinda hard to do, because who has this game, right? At this point. There are people who have that game still, of course, but that seems a bit unfair. Okay, give me another snaky boy. Fire snaky. Snaky, snaky, rise and shine. Yeah, that would be a cool contest idea. Especially since you can create cool monsters even in the beginning. Of course you have more options later, but still, right? Okay, only 5 more we can catch, but we can also kill something. I have a feeling that this is not leading to the chest. And I have a feeling I'm pretty right about that. Because there's that house of I forgot his name. That blue cocoon master. Oh, I guess you need a bit more power. Well then, I'm gonna give you a bit more power. Agni! That did damage. Not much though. The mana's running out so quickly. At least give me enough to cast 3 or 4 at level 2. Not asking for much, but you know. No score! That was a bad crit for me. Oh well. Good thing there's no permadeath in here. That would be the thing. At least still. Thank you. Okay, can I go down here? Where does this lead? Where were we here before? Let me get past you quickly. Okay, this is here. And let's try the other way. Oh, okay. I see. This looks good. Should probably heal after this, but gotcha. I love this sound, like he's getting a sword out, but it's just a cocoon. I think. Honestly, there's that glowing, but the cocoon is around the enemy. Well, no, not really. That's just an energy sphere, and it goes into the cocoon when it's successful. Into the cocoon he's holding in his hand. Yeah, that's how it works. Now that I think about it. Definitely need to heal after this. Not looking too good there. So please stay in now. Yes. And we get one attack in. Whew! It's kind of close. There we go. on, come on, come on, come on, come. No, 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 no. We have enough cocoons left. Okay, come on. Stay in. Down and B! Doesn't work. This is a PS5 controller. Damn it. I need to play this on a Game Boy. How hard would it be to back engineer a Game Boy so that it can play PS1 games? It's probably impossible. Okay. Muckworth. That should be plenty. And we don't have any cocoons left. Good. Then let's technically go into some leveling. Do I have something to revive a minion? This doesn't say anything about reviving. Okay, I can't. Well. I do want to explore over here a bit. So, yeah, let me get past these. We can save here. Good. A beetle warp. Aha. I can use this here and get back here quickly. Guess we're gonna do our cocooning stuff quickly. Bit more merging. Making money. I mean, going on the grind with a dead minion, that kind of seems just pointless. One will miss out on XP, that's just not good, right? That's against what I want to do here. Beetle key used. They don't have to tell me that I used it all the time. That's just... I mean, obviously I did. It's not a consumable. Okay. Honey! I brought more insect thingies. I don't even know why you have to choose that she shall perform that magic, because why else would you talk to her, right? I mean, at some points she says something, yeah, but 99% of the time you go to her to perform that magic, so it can just happen automatically. Okay, let's see. We need a bit more air in our bar. Ah, that's taking too much earth out. No, that won't work. Yeah, sorry, I don't think we can make this work properly. What if we fuse one of you with one of you? You're same-ish. Yes, merge them.
Oh, Matt.
If it doesn't get rid of Earth completely, then that would be okay. Yeah, I don't care about the name. So we got that. Of wind, I mean. It gets rid of wind. So what if I put a bit of wind in there? That could work. Yes, merge them. What abomination did we even create here? So APA and that... No water in it. Well, let's deal with that. That's okay. It will not even look that bad. What did this look like? Weird. Yeah, but I can live with this. That's fine. Guess it's waterless for now. So, I like their typings here, but they could use a bit more water and fire, respectively. With us not having any water, though, Nusha probably gets nothing. This looks good. How do you look? Well, do we have anything else that's fire? The potash. Ooh, I like this. Yeah, let's combine them. And the rest we just sell. That's a good plan. On the other hand, I kind of plan to aim at this becoming earth, fire, and this water, air. We should work towards that. But that's not necessarily now. Spin them. Give us our daily bread. Bread is nice. I like bread. Guess what? I'm German. I like bread. Okay. This is looking good now.
Well,
So first the town shop to sell stuff. Also I need to check something. I think if I kill something, everyone gets XP. I have it hard, but not nearly as bad as you. My father's always away, so my mom never leaves me alone. She's just lonely. It's great that she loves me and all, but geez. Have you ever been smothered like that? I always am. Do you know what happened with my father? Because, if so, shut up. That ring of venom, what does it do? Sprays poison. I'm not gonna use that anyway. Just keeping one for the collection. I might be able to afford something with that. Okay. Blacksmithy, I cometh to thee.
Just
Yeah, I know that I need to equip them. Don't worry. So, weapons first. We don't have a bronze sword. Let's get the speed one first. Yes. Yes, I will ready it now. It's a weird way to phrase that. Oh, we can't even afford the best armor. Yes, yes. So we just need 600. And wait, do we have that equipped? That's 1100. Plus that 500, this 1600 more. That's not too bad, to be honest.
Coming.
Okay. Can we still quickly check on our stats stuff? Just to make sure, yeah, everything's good. Everything's good. We can go back into the forest. And we can even teleport. Which we won't do because we need that chest in the beginning. If we have that. But we haven't gotten that already. That's what I want to say. Okay. So for now, everything we catch will go into money. That's not the weapon I expected, but okay. $13 damage, that's good. Ouch. Let's get it. Perfect. We got it. Sebastian, hello! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I think you can actually don't get anything if Levant kills a minion. Is that the case? I'm checking it out on the next minion. Just to make sure. If we find another one. The forest seems kind of empty today. So we want to go over here. There should be one down here. Should be. Please? Okay. Oh, iron headband. Interesting. Doing good. Always nice to watch some Jade Cocoon. Always nice to play some Jade Cocoon as well. So we got that. That's better. Speed is kind of down again. Oh well, that's fine. Aha. There we have an enemy. Trying to get away from us. So let's see what happens if Levant kills it. Because if that really does give us nothing, that changes a bit of things. I want to do that. Oh, come on, don't leave it with 1 HP. So let's see. This actually doesn't give us anything. You were right about that. Okay, then I have to kill with the minions. Which is fine. But for now we're using up our cocoons because we still need a bit of money. Okay. Attack. Yeah, one more hit, he wouldn't survive. But this should work. Should be fine. Also, yeah, I wasn't able to fix those HP bars and stuff. Didn't find anything on how to save, how to... I'm losing my words right now. How to fix that. Such a basic word. Oh, come on. Stay in or I will end you. I guess grinding the minions can be a bit of a hassle then. Oh. Minions can't equip anything, right? No. Come on, stay in. There we go. Great walnut. That's nice. So, yeah, they can't equip anything. Oh, we got plus accuracy there. That's nice. Okay. Let's go over here. Just because, why not? Hello there. You wanna fight? You wanna get into a cocoon? 3 elements in 1 minion? Wild. Yeah, I like that. I'm trying to get all 4 into 1, actually. Okay, let's do this first because this is easier. I don't know if that's beneficial having all 4 elements in 1, but yeah. I kinda like the idea. And the other ones I try to make the opposing elements, so fire and earth as well as wind and water. There's upsides and downsides to that. I mean, probably to everything, I guess. Okay, that's 1 in the cocoon. Boom. I was walking into the dragonfly forest earlier, but the first 2 enemies almost killed me, so I need to grind a bit. Which, yeah, is fine. Trying to get all the equipment and my minions to about level 6. That should be fine. I was kind of fast getting to Chorus? What was his name? The Blue Cocoon Master. Stay in. There we go. Nice. Seven empty still. Okay. Where was I going just now? guess I will kill this one instead of capturing it because of its level. It might give more XP. It's not that high of a level actually. But I need to summon something anyway, so why not? Score. You need it the most right now. Do I have fire attack there? And Agnes. It's strong? I know it's versus everyone. Let's try. Oh, that did some damage. Not sure if you know this already, but you can see the efficiency of your minions' elemental power in the color graph. The smaller the triangle, the weaker it is. Yeah, I know that. I know that. That's also how I remember I did 4 elemental one back in the day, having all 2 monsters with 2 elements in the same triangle formation and then mixing them together. That worked. I should switch actually. This is not looking very good for me right now. These are kinda... I mean, they have a lot of HP. That's mainly it. Maybe I should go for physical. No, I shouldn't go for physical. One HP. Seriously? Come on, kill it. Boom. So now that both attacked, will both get XP? Nope, only the one with a killing blow. Okay. That's kinda unfortunate, but we can manage. Mardrak and Turf Raid, the Earth version, have really high attack stats. Yeah. Definitely. Wasn't there one here? No. I think there was one around here when I first arrived here. So, did anything respawn here? I can't go that way. Yes, it did. Okay, in that case, let's fill up our cocoons first, and then we kill stuff. 12. Yeah, I'm doing too much damage for a second strike. But so far I got them every try. The only one that broke out so far is that yellow guy here. Now that I said this will break out, right? Nah, you won't stay in. You will stay in. Please stay in. Yeah, good boy. Okay. One more attack should do it. The next strike could kill, and I don't want that. So capture. I wish it would show how many empty cocoons you have left before capturing here. That would be helpful. Okay. Yes, please go in. That went well. Five left, okay. There's not a path there, no? No, there isn't. So this kinda looks like a path. Kinda. But not really. It's so empty. I don't know why. It's weird. Well, let's go over here after all. Getting some more snaky boys. But I really wish there would be a new Jade Cocoon at one point. Especially with the monster fusing, with what the consoles and PCs can do nowadays. That would be great. I mean, the PS1 graphics have their charm, but still, imagining this in full HD? You agree? Yeah, I mean, obviously this is a good game. Is the developer not existing anymore or anything like that? Or were they just not sold enough? I mean, it got a sequel, so I guess the first one had enough sales. Or maybe the second one wasn't good or something. But they should try again. Oh, a watery witch head jumping frog thingy. They could expand upon this concept easily. Yeah, definitely. There's so much more they could do. Maybe even allow you to have a bit more influence of what the monster you gets, like being able to choose that it should get more wingy stuff from its parents, or maybe the legs or something. Not too much influence, you shouldn't put it together yourself, but just like so that it can have more the monster that you want without making it too easy. Just choosing a body part that you really kind of want from one of the monsters. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I mean, that would be helpful. Especially with the color scheme. Sometimes you get a great body, but the colors look not good. But, well, for now, we can only hope. Which is probably a very futile hope, but who knows? There were stranger franchises that were revived. So, maybe. But we never see people talking much about this game, I guess, so it's probably just a forgotten piece of gaming history at this point. Not too forgotten, though. But there are skins for that problem even in this game. You can change the coloring with them. Oh, you can? I didn't even know that. That's good to know. What I do remember, what I did at some point, I had a complete white creature. I don't know how I managed to pull that off, but that looked cool. Oh no, don't break out. I'm poisoned. That's not good. Okay, trying to capture this. Maybe that was a mistake. If this survives now, I might be dead. Please don't survive? Survive. I'm not killing it. Please stay in is what I mean. I guess I just killed the other one because having Levant out at this state, not a good idea. Poison does so much damage. So you have water? Hope you also have a water attack. Probably through merging that weird white bat from Dragonfly Forest. That might be the case. Wait, this sounds like healing. It is healing. We have Waterhorn. You don't even have a horn that would be good for attacking. Oh well. Poison again. And boom. So we captured something and got some XP out of it. But we are kinda deadly green looking. Ah, level up. Nice. Okay. Wait, poison is healed after battle, I think, right? Yeah. But we definitely need a mugwort or two. Wait. Monster healing? Is there any need for that? No. Oh, leveling up heals monsters. Minions. Ah! Wrong button. Always trying to run with the circle button. Which is the menu. Oh, we're back here. Okay. Appa, that's one for you. The others aren't really ready for it yet. Agni. Oh, 20, that's nice. Okay. Let's just try attacking. Yeah. It doesn't do enough to kill, probably, but we'll see. It did! Nice. Okay, is there something over here? No, no monster, just the teleportation thingy. Oh! A green one. I think I'm gonna catch that. I can use this to fuse something. So, plus accuracy. Let's do this. Oh, that consumed everything. Okay. But it also did a ton of damage. One more should be fine. There we go. And now we catch you. I wanted to make all the monsters I catch into money now, but with this, I might do a bit of merging. Okay, it just needs to stay in. It's our one and only chance. If it doesn't, I'm gonna kill it with my level 2 one. It gives a lot of XP. Yes! There we go. So now it's killing time. I might almost be at the next capture level. No one. Oh. Well, can't do anything about this now. We don't have the red ones yet. But we can't capture anything, so let's summon. You would be kind of bad here. You would be great. Okay. Yeah, let's just maybe kill the other one first because it has less HP. Yeah, that's down in one hit and out of the picture then. Okay. Attack. Isaac, hello! How it goes? It goes very well. I'm having a ton of fun here and feel pretty good. How are you? And also, welcome to the stream, of course. We're just doing a bit of grinding because I can't really get further into the game without that. I did neglect the training of my minions here a bit, though. So that's kind of me. Another red one, and we can't catch it. Damn it. Just my luck today. Oh, we'll get a chance later. I'm alright. Basically just got off from work, so it's time to relax. Thanks for the shout out. Yeah, I mean, you're welcome to relax here every time when I stream. At least I hope my streams are relaxing. We can do water attack. Boom. The streams are relaxing. Well then, thank you, and I'm glad to be of use. Now that these rats are popping up. Let's go outside a bit. I'm not gonna catch anything after this, except something we don't have, just to have the cocoons for that. Let's do a bit of fusing. Maybe get equipment. Because if those red things start popping up now, I want to get them. So, yes, purify my cocoons. Thank you. There we go. And there was something I wanted to merge. Oh yeah, that earth one.
I think you can froze.
What?
I think you can froze.
The cam froze. Wait a minute.
I don't think you're that static.
Okay. Let me fix the cam quickly. So what is this game? I've never heard of it before. This game is called Jade Cocoon, and it's a game made by Genki, I think. Also, the art and animation is made by Studio Ghibli, which you probably know. Famous for My Neighbor Totoro and stuff like that. Okay, the cam has a bigger problem here.
Should we run another ad break?
And,
so we can fix that?
yeah, let me explain this game quickly, then I'm fixing it via an ad break. I thought it looked like Studio Ghibli. Yeah, it really does and looks good. And you basically can go around and catch monsters, but you can also fuse them. I'm gonna show that after I fixed my cam. So, doing a small break to fix that. Be right back. Okay, we are back, and like I said, the merging. So we have this screen, and there's a monster, like for example, this one. Now we can have a look at which we actually want to fuse. We want to get Earth into this. So I'm gonna take this monster, looking like this. Take that and get an Earth monster here, which would be this. It looks like this. And now if we fuse them, the result will be a fusion of those, looking like this. And I think this is such a cool concept that should be getting a new game.
Magical beasts who...
Yes, we know what you want to say. So now we have fused them, and they get stronger, kinda, but they can also get a bit weaker when you neglect abilities and stuff, but yeah. You dig that? Yeah, it's just an awesome concept. Yeah, I wanna. So I want this earth and fire, and this water and air, so this needs some more air in it. So, what will this look like? No, I don't feel that much. Do we have other airs? Actually, no. We don't. So let's do this. Then it will look like this. Which is so well. And add a bit more water to it as well.
Oh, magic.
And this was on what? PS1 or PS2? This one is PS1, but there's also a sequel on PS2, which I never played. I'm planning to play it after this, but I have to look into how emulation with PS2 works. If that is actually doable. Yes, we need to get some more water in you. Do we have options with water, though? No, we only have that one. So, how do you look? Kinda like a Viking. Interesting, I like that. Merge. The graphics and fusing system are pretty awesome for PS1. Definitely, yeah. It's astonishingly how they could do this and never have done something like it again. Especially like on PS4 or PS5, that they are so powerful. They could do so much with this. So, what you also can do with the monsters, and kind of need to do, is spin them into white cocoons. I think that's what they were called. And sell them. Oh, it's not white cocoons, it's silk. You spin them into silk, the monsters are gone, dead. Very likely dead, they kind of say that they die. And that's the way you get money. And the story is about, like, there's an illness going around that lets people fall asleep. And you just, as the cocoon master, so the one who can do this stuff with the monsters. This is, by the way, my wife. You have to marry a girl from the Nagi as a cocoon master. She can do all that fusing stuff and I can catch the monsters. That's why I have to go into the forest to find a cure for that sleeping illness. And there are also some tales about a god called Elrim, who hates fire because in his previous life he was barbecued. Which is no joke, that's literally what the stories tell you. And I kinda love that. Okay. Let's get you to level 6 first. It's really an awesome game and such an underrated jam. And of course, as a PS1 game, there are some quality of life improvements you could do upon it, but... I mean, that goes for every game from that era. That crit did barely any damage. But, I mean, especially with that fusion system, it should be so much more known. It should be way more popular. The way I found it back in the day was basically just... I looked over games in my rental store. And the cover looked interesting, so I rented it. And... yeah. I'm glad I did. I just don't mention that I downloaded it after then to play it like that. That never happened, of course. Of course not. The fun thing about that, though, you could say, oh no, you downloaded it and burned it onto a disc to play it on your PS1. The guy who made my PS1 able to play burned games was the owner of that rental store. That was kinda his side gig. Like, I think it was a chain store and he, well, sold non-legitimate PS1 games. Yeah, it's great, I know. But, well, if they don't pay him enough, well, then he's gotta get his money in another way. Joke's on him, kinda, though, because I just rented the games and then burned them myself, which was a bit cheaper. So, yeah. But that store probably is not open anymore, like all the rental stores. I just noticed this monster is named Patalchu. Kinda like Pikachu. Pikachu's not a fire type, though. But yeah, I mean, you also have a kind of, let's call it Pokédex, a list of those minions. So it's not only the fusing, you kind of have to, well, you don't have to collect them all, but I see a list of things, I want to fill out that list. Who wouldn't? And it does even have more than Pokemon, well, than the original Pokemon. It's 171 or something? Yeah, 171 different monsters. And the fusing on top of that. The fused monsters aren't in here. Those are completely original. So, it's really you fused them. The way I think they did that, to be honest, is they probably put the Well, there are two ways I could think of how this works. They could either put the models on top of each other and then create a new model from that, which would need a lot of processing power, to be honest. For the PS1, that would not be a problem nowadays. Or they have attributes like legs, horns, wings, and they put those together. That could also be the case. One or the other it is, probably. But that's very technical stuff, of course. Okay, we got you now, so we can kill you. Water attack. Boom. Okay, that's some nice damage. I'm really surprised Pokemon hasn't done a fusion concept yet. Well, there was kind of that thing with Kyurem, but yeah, it's weird. I mean, the way that would probably work best for Pokemon, because letting you fuse every Pokemon with every Pokemon might be a bit much due to the sheer amount of Pokemon there are. But they could have something like, there's this Pokemon you get by fusing Pokemon A and Pokemon B. So it's always two specific Pokemon you need to fuse to get one other Pokemon. I think that way they could implement it very well without the designs getting weird and like AI drawn or something. I mean, doing it like here, I don't know if that would work for Pokemon. That might end up not as good. But like, for example, you want a specific Pokemon, and to get that Pokemon you need to fuse a Dragonite and an Aggron. And you get some kind of metal dragon. Fusion of Dragonite and Aggron would look pretty cool, to be honest. That sounds awesome. Someone needs to draw that. But somehow like that, that could work for Pokemon. Do I see another monster I don't have yet? That's an earth elemental snake. Two of them even. Oh, it's wind. They look green. Green normally is earth. Ah, they could be yellow. A very greenish yellow. It really would like an actual Dragonite. Yeah, Dragonite the Dragon Knight. I mean, they could name it Dragonite, but written as Knight instead of that Knight from Dragonite. Why not? That could work. Okay, let's get you. I mean, maybe the gimmick of Generation 10 is that fusion stuff. Could always be the case. After they now crystallized them, the next thing fusing them might be. Anything is possible now. Yeah, kinda. Like with Smash Bros. After the first few announcements of characters in Smash Bros, you just couldn't get a good guess because anything goes. At that point, everyone could be in. No fire there, but there is fire. Get lit, you snake. I wonder if I can encounter the water and earth ones as well here. I'm surprised that they haven't released more info on the starters, with the release being about a month away. I mean, for me personally, I'm fine with everything we know. I just want to experience everything else myself. I really don't want to see the starter evolutions until I accomplish them myself. I'm always taking all 3 starters into my team anyway, and I like to be surprised. Even if that means they might look not as good. But I would still keep them in my team. good man. I'm also not looking at leaks. The problem is I'm doing YouTube videos on Pokemon and stuff, so I kind of have to look at every official information that's out, which, yeah, that's a choice made by me, of course, but sometimes I want to see less, but I don't really have that option anymore, just because of the videos I do. But leaks? No, I don't want to post leaks. Also because I just don't want to spoil people as well. That's just... Sure, not everyone cares about spoilers, but the people who do... I remember one YouTuber, not gonna name him, but he, when Melton was released, revealed, not released, he said in his video, he gave a spoiler warning. If you don't want to see the new Pokemon, don't look further into the video. Which sounds good, but he put it on the thumbnail, which was like, yeah, thank you, now I have seen it already. I did unsubscribe from him because of that. Because that's just... no thank you. That was just not okay. Putting it on the thumbnail is one thing, but then having the audacity giving a spoiler warning after showing it to everyone already? That's just dumb. Yeah, I hate people like that. It's just... why? I get that not everyone cares about spoilers, which is fine. If you don't mind spoilers, it's good. That doesn't mean you can spoil others, though. That's just not okay. I never met those fire guys here, but now they are all over the place. Almost as if there's something in the back data of it that determines that now they are more common. But yeah, I mean, I try not putting spoilery stuff into a thumbnail. I mainly only put stuff in that's officially revealed earlier. Not like when I do a reaction or an analysis for a trailer, I'm normally not putting something in the thumbnail that's from that trailer. Maybe as a silhouette or something, because when someone watches my analysis, they will know what's in the trailer after that, of course, because they watch me reacting to it, but the thumbnail should be spoiler free. That's for sure. I mean, sometimes thumbnails can be hard because you need to put something in that catches the eyes of people without spoiling, without being clickbait. Sometimes that's really hard to do. Not gonna lie, but I mean, it's better than angering people, I would say. Also, I'm probably not the only one who unsubscribes because of stuff like that, and that's not something you want. You want people to subscribe, not to unsubscribe. That kind of works against you. Oh, you're fleeing, huh? I won't let you. Also, one more thing about this game, the music. I mean, you can hear it, but the music is so good. That's such a great piece of art. And to be fair with the comparison to Pokemon's 151 monsters, the 171 here are palette swaps. Every monster is existing in 4 different colors due to the elements, so it's easy to push up numbers if you do that. Pokemon, as far as I know, doesn't do any color swaps, right? I mean, yeah, the shiny Pokemon, of course, but that's something else. But, like, there aren't 2 Pokemon that look exactly the same. The closest one would be Plusle and Minun, but they have their differences in the cheeks and the tail. But completely identical while being two different species? I don't think that exists. Alolan forms. Yeah, but they also do more than just recolor a monster, a Pokemon, right? They add stuff. I think every form does that. Like Alola Meowth is a bit... That might be looking the same though. That might be true. True, they do retype and give them somewhat different designs. Yeah, not as much, but honestly, if I see fan art of a regional form that's way too different, that just doesn't work. The point of a regional form is that they look similar, I would say. And yeah, people call that cheap and stuff. I don't think it's cheap. It's just how evolution works, and I like that they introduced that to Pokemon as well. Because they evolved according to the environment they are in, and that doesn't need them to change completely, but just a bit to accommodate for that. And that works. And I have to say, as someone who only uses new Pokemon, that gave me the chance of using some Pokemon I never used, because I do count them as new. Because they are new designs. Like, I never use Sandslash, even though I really like Sandslash. But Alolan Sandslash, yeah, that fitted so well into my team. So I was finally able to use the Sandslash. Also, I do like Alolan Sandslash more than the regular one as well. And Ice Steel type is not that bad. There's a bit of a problem with fire though. Alolan Sandslash looked so cool. I wish they would have given us access to it early in the game though. Yeah, it was kind of late. That was bad, yeah. But it makes sense being an ice type living there. But that's what I really kind of want from Pokemon. What you could do in Pokemon is like side quests. We don't really have many side quests in Pokemon, if any at all. And like a side quest that gives you an egg of a later game Pokemon? Why not? That could give you access to something that you normally wouldn't encounter until later. Side quests would have been cool, yeah. I mean, there are some things that are kinda side quest-ish, I would say. But no real ones. Like, Legends Arceus had side quests like that. That would be good, but with better rewards, because the rewards were pretty bad in Arceus. I do feel like they need to give ice types earlier. Yeah, I also want a early dragon type and stuff. I mean, yeah, dragons are kinda supposed to be those big and strong mythical creatures, but there is certainly a way to make a not weak, but weaker one that you can just encounter in the early routes. Why not? It could either evolve late and become stronger, like being a late bloomer, or it could just be average. And thus you can have a dragon type early and, yeah, use it. It's kind of the same for steel and fairy types, right? Nah, fairy types might be a bit earlier. But just getting access in the first, let's say, 5 routes to all types would be a good thing. That's something they should do. So that by, let's say, the 3rd or 4th gym, you can have every type you want in your team. Maybe not the Pokemon you want, but at least the type. Alright, I'm gonna switch to you. Agreed, and not just an overabundance of normal or water types. Yeah. I mean, normal types kind of make sense that there are plenty. Why there are so many water types, I don't know. Especially as you unlock surf and stuff later, which should be the main access to water types. But they're just walking around. Fire types are also kind of a bit late, I'd say. Because when you look at the starters, in a lot of Pokemon games, if you don't pick the fire starter, you're kinda out of a fire type until relatively late into the game. And I think at least the 3 starter types need to be early accessible. Definitely early, if not even Route 1, fire, grass and water types should be the case. So you can have that nice starter type core. But well, with Scarlet Violet, that might be the case. Smoliv definitely is not a late game Pokemon. That's for sure. Now, if Smoliv's evolution will be good and look good, that's a different thing. But at least you have access to the type. Getting a good looking team of Pokemon you like, yeah, that can be a late game thing, because some Pokemon do have to be late game after all. So yeah, but at least give you some chances. I like the first forest in X and Y because it gave you the fire, grass, water monkeys. Yeah. People hate on those monkeys, and design-wise I kinda get it. But the idea is great. Like, even in Black and White, when they gifted them to you, like one of them, as kind of a secondary starter, that was a good idea, definitely. And they should do that more often. Not only with the monkeys, though. They can create new Pokemon for that. That's fine. I mean, especially grass types should be more plenty, because you literally encounter Pokemon in the tall grass. They shouldn't be as rare. Well, they're not rare, but... like, Pokemon Let's Go did that really well, because Oddish in the Viridian Forest? Yeah, that just makes sense, right? Why wasn't that in the original game? Why was in the forest? In the first forest, there was no grass type. The forest should have a lot of grass types. Grass and bug should be plenty there. But well, you can get an electric type in Pikachu there. So that's kind of odd. I mean, with electric type, I guess it can be kind of tricky to place them somewhere naturally, because it makes sense for them to live in like power plants and stuff, but making a power plant accessible early seems also pretty weird. But then again, they could just go the route with Pikachu is a mouse, mice live in forests, so that works. Now that you mention it, I don't think there was a grass type in Red Blue until around the second gym. That could be the case. I'm not quite sure. Could you get Paras after Mount Moon? Because that would be right before the first gym? I'm not quite sure where you got that. It's not a good grass type, but at least a grass type. Paras was in Mount Moon, but it was rare. Yeah, rare is, well... you could get one, you can say, at least. But yeah, there was Paras, but that's it. But a fire type? When's the first fire type? I'm not quite sure even. Would it be... oh. It's the first fire type, if starter, of course, not counted, you can get. Is it? Is it really Cinnabar Island? Yeah, you could get Vulpix in that route near Lavender Town, right? Or I think Vulpix was version exclusive. Yeah, Growlithe or Vulpix. But that's... Actually, that's after the second batch, right? That's not that late, actually. Huh. Yeah, those were the only fire types you could get, I'm pretty sure. Well, but granted, in Gen 1, the only other fire types, except those two and the starter, would be Ponyta and Magma, right? Well, Lavados, but let's not count legendaries here. You won't get them early anyway. So there weren't many fire types to begin with. That's one of my biggest gripes with the Gen 1. I just used the wrong element here. That they only have one Ghost type line and one Dragon type line, which... I mean, I don't want Charizard to be a dragon. That would just be... A dragon type starter is just too overpowered and would make them stand out too much to the other two. Nowadays you could work against that with Fairy and stuff, okay, but... Yeah. But, like... I don't know. They could have just designed more dragon types. And Ghost as well. Yeah, those were the only fire types you could get, I'm pretty sure. I can't think of others as well. Also, one thing I never got is, why didn't they make Gyarados Water Dark when Generation 2 came around? I mean, the Dark type is supposed to be aggressive and stuff. That's Gyarados in a nutshell. They retroactively made Magnemite a Steel type, which makes sense. But no Dark type, even though Pharaoh and Gyarados would be perfect as Dark types. They just fit that theme very well. I'll never get that. Oh, you agree? Yeah. It's just so fitting. I mean, Mega Gyarados, I think, is a Dark type, so it clearly is somewhere on their mind now. But maybe they should kinda do a soft reboot of Pokemon, where they don't really make the games uncanon, but do some type changes and stuff. Like, Celebi, the fairy of the forest, should be Grass Fairy, not Grass Psychic. Because it's literally called the fairy. So it should be a fairy. That just would make sense. And stop that normal flying type nonsense. That's just kind of stupid. I never got why they did that in the first place. So yeah, some stuff like that would work well. Beedrill might also be a good Dark type, but nah, Bug Poison also works pretty good. What I also kind of want to see is Electivire should be a fighting type. We don't have any electric fighting type, which is a typing that kind of makes itself. You could, like, Zeraora should be a fighting type as well. I mean, look at it. Why is there no electric fighting type? That's just baffling. That makes as much sense as fire type, fire fighting. Electric fighting Electivire would be dope. Yeah, I mean, looking at it with those giant arms, sure, it's not really a martial arts thingy, but not every fighting type does martial arts stuff. Some of them are just strong. My Electivire has all the elemental punches on it. Well, it fits it really well. I also think there should be an ability that raises the strength of the elemental punches. That would be great for a fighting type. That kind of ability on, like, Hitmonchan, for example. Give it all the elemental elemental punches, with an ability that raises the power of those, that's just logic, to be honest. And that would fit Electivire as well. Yeah, let's go with attack. Oh? Oh, you mean because of the ability? Yeah. And Magmortar could be Fire Dark. Ooh. Never thought about that, but yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, Electivire would have a bit of the upper hand then, but it's not that they never have done that. So, yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Definitely. It does have that mean look on its face. Oh, one Pokemon that could be a ghost type in Gen 1, besides Gengar, could be, what's her name? Jinx. Because Jinx is based on some kind of mountain ghost witch from Japanese folklore. So Psychic does make sense, but Jinx could also be a good ghost type. Poison Dark Nidoking would be dope, but I love Poison Ground. Jinx should have been a ghost type. Poison Dark Nidoking, that sounds like a good regional form, to be honest. I mean, the Nidorans, the whole line's getting regional forms would be pretty awesome, to be honest. They could be divergent then as well, like Nidoking being Poison Dark, like you said, and maybe Nidoqueen being Poison Fairy or something? That would be dope. I think they can do a lot with that. They shouldn't be the same typing, that's for sure. I mean, with how they are originally designed, it makes sense. But the regional forms, if the Nidos ever get one, they should be different typings. Oh, I can do one more. Nice. And so, with Gen 9 coming around, they still haven't done every type combination. Which is also weird. By now, every type combination should exist, right? It's just... they had so many opportunities for that. But they did not really use them. Carol34, hello, welcome to the chat. How are you doing? Yeah, you would think so. It just like there are almost 1,000 Pokemon now, and I think we either go to 999 Pokemon in Scarlet Violet, and the Pokemon number 1,000 would be in Generation 10, something like Victini. Or we go up to the 1,000 and, well... nonetheless, how you do it, I think Pokemon number 1001 will be the new grass starter from Generation 10. Because that just would make sense. Damn near 1,000 Pokemon and still they're missing several type matchups. Yeah. Fine, and you? I'm doing fine as well. I'm doing pretty good. Doing a bit of grinding before moving on to Dragonfly Forest. Oh, you also played Jade Cocoon. That's cool. So, still a lot of people are playing this game. But we still don't get another sequel. Granted, I don't know how bad 2 is. I never played it. Maybe it's not bad, maybe it's good, but... I don't know. If that was bad, then I guess there's a reason. Yes, starting to stream very, very soon. Oh, that's cool. Maybe I'm going to rate you then. Okay. This should do it. These armored ones take so long. Thanks. So this is your first playthrough? Kinda. I played this like, let's say 20 years ago when I was 14. Something around that time. And I never finished it. I never got to the last boss. So that's part of why I'm streaming it now, to finally get this finished. But yeah, as it been that long of a time, I don't remember much. So it's kinda like my first time. I know the basic stuff and everything, but I think I never got past the second forest back in the day. So yeah, and I'm gonna remedy that. Oh great, I started also 15 years ago. But I played this game for 10 years in a row. Okay, I don't spoil. Yeah, thanks. No spoilers, I appreciate that. I really do. So, Earth attack on you. I mean, I'm aiming to get everything, or at least every minion you can. And yeah. And of course finish the story. Do you use OBS or Streamlabs? I'm using Streamlabs because OBS just doesn't work for me. I kinda always get the same error with OBS, that it's telling me I need to update my graphic drivers, which are updated. So yeah, sometimes I get that error and can't stream with OBS, sometimes I can't. So I'm just staying with Streamlabs, even though I kinda like OBS more. But it's just not working out for me as well. Okay, that's kind of strange. I'm using OBS and everything working fine. Yeah, in the beginning I was using OBS as well and everything worked fine. And then one day when I wanted to stream, it just started acting up. And I tried it like a month ago or so. Updated it, of course, and still got the same error. I just don't know. I googled it, how to fix that, and did some stuff that was recommended, but it just didn't work out, which is really weird. I don't know why. But well, here I am, using Streamlabs. At least for the viewers it doesn't make a real difference, so that's fine. Oh, 38 HP out of 83, that's nice. Okay, almost at level 6, and then we can go into Dragonfly Forest. I was there earlier, but that didn't work out. My minions were level 3 and 2. And the first 2 enemies almost killed me, so I needed to grind a bit. Since it's been a while, I'm assuming you don't know about the hidden minions. I think I never knew about the hidden minions. Is there something I can get right now? I wouldn't mind you telling me that. Not really considering that a spoiler. Also, my HP bars are a bit messed up. I tried to fix that, but, well, didn't work out. They're a bit longer than usual. Everything else is fine. I never sold my silk. I should do that. completely forgot about that. You could find some tablets, like items, during your playthrough. I'll leave it to that. Oh, those knowledge tablets. I have 4 of those already. So they are tied into that. Okay. That's interesting. Agnes. This should put me at level 6. Hopefully. Indeed, there are knowledge tablets and other types of tablets. Okay, I think I only found knowledge ones, but I need to check that. I'll have a look after this. Okay. Still no level 6, okay. There are those knowledge. No, I only have the knowledge tablets. Can you even get anything other than those in the first forest? Also, I think I still have 2 great walnuts even. By the way, sorry if my English is not as good. That's because I'm French. Oh! Well then, you're kind of my neighbor. I'm from Germany. So, well, European gang, I guess. But that's fine, I don't mind that. Learning a second language is just different from the first language, obviously. Well, south, so not so neighbor. Yeah, well. But I could go to French for just a day trip, at least. As I'm living in southern Germany. Relatively close to Switzerland. Also, I don't really speak any French. My wife can do a bit, she learned it at one time, but hasn't spoken it in a long time, so most of it is gone now. But for me, I mean, I know a few words like bonjour and stuff, the obvious ones. Other than that, nothing. But all I learned in school was English, so... Ah, there's the level up. So finally, Dragonfly Forest. Let's go. Yes. I learned German, aber meine English ist besser. Well, it's good to know English in this day and age, so that's the best language you could learn as a second one. That just makes sense. My Italian is far better than my German. Oh, my Italian is just as bad as my French and Spanish. Basically just like 10 words maybe. I think I might know more words in Latin than I do in Italian. This is actually not really where I need to go right now. Ah, but oh well. Getting some fresh new cocoons is good. No merging. Fire and earth. You maybe with that? How do you look? I keep them for now. No, I don't want to spin it. Let's just keep them. I hope with the 7 I have I can buy the rest of the stuff. If not, I at least have the best equipment so far. You talk too much, boy. Still waiting for the remake. Yeah. There's not much of a chance of that, but I would hope so. That would probably make me abandon this playthrough and play the remake instead, but I would count that as a good thing. Okay, let's exit. Blacksmith. Getting something. I already have the best weapon and armor, so I also found that that headband. So I don't need to buy it, I found it. Then it's just collecting. Don't forget to ready it later. Yeah, probably not, because it's weaker. I guess being a equipment collector is not something you know about, Mr. NPC. Yes. No, I don't want to equip it now. Okay, we have everything. Then, Dragonfly Forest, here we come. Speed is the #1 stat for your character. Yeah, attacking twice is so good. That's why I also thought about not equipping the iron headband. Because that lowered my speed a lot. Honestly, the defense is not worth it. So maybe... that's doing not... No, that's fine, I think. But yeah, I mean... As someone who likes strong and fast characters, if a game puts a lot of emphasis on the speed stat, I'm all into that. And attacking twice? That's also pretty nice. Okay, Dragonfly Forest. Another try. Here we go. Let's see how far we can get into it this time. Here? There's one. Okay, let's get this. Against you. Let's go with Appa. Yeah, and it is useful to quickly summon your minions without being attacked or ambushed. Yeah. Definitely that as well. There's no fire here. Please don't kill it now. Okay, good. I'm not over leveled. Even though I'm W level. Okay, another one should give us... Yeah, this should be catchable. So... let's go. Capture attempt. I really like this capturing animation. It's always so epic. And I like the flute music. That sounds so good. And we got it. Nice. all in all, the graphics and the OST of the game are pretty good. Yeah, they are great. They are underrated. And for PS1, this is really looking good. PS1 games can age very badly, but this has aged pretty good. Sure, you can still see it's old, but it's a good kind of old. Ooh, I don't have you. Well, not in this color. Wait, I would have thought you would be fire. Oh well. Indeed, even in France, this game was not so popular. Yeah, outside of my friends and who also played this and me, I never heard anyone talk about this game. It's just, I don't know. Now that I started playing it, of course I hear from more people. But yeah, it was like nobody cared. Even though the merging of the monsters and stuff, it's just... How could you not talk more about this game? You don't even need to like it, but especially due to that monster merging, that should be something that's talked about a lot. That's a concept I don't think was ever done again. You should survive a regular attack, right? Please? Good. Okay, switching out. Merging is a powerful idea, but there weren't so much advertising about this game. And by that time, there was Final Fantasy series and Pokemon, so yeah, of course, it was very much overshadowed by stuff like that. And Japan got a new Dragon Quest as well at that time, so... Yeah. Oh wait, not only Japan, America as well. Dragon Quest 7 was released in America. So... it had slim chances. It's just, those were established franchises. And just big franchises as well. Okay, we got that. Hey, capture level up. You we're going to kill. Can't neglect getting XP. So... let's go for score. Thanks for the follow, Caro! Much appreciate that. I really do. We did give a shout out. Yes, we did. So, magic away. Let's do one more. Twingo for the win. If you don't know what that means, I'd look it up before you complete the game. Okay, first off, welcome to the chat office, I guess. But I hope it doesn't spoil me. But yeah, welcome. And thanks for the follow as well. You're getting a shout out as well soon. Right there. Outlast. To be quite honest, I have no idea what that game is. I don't think I have heard of that. But I hope it's fun. Okay. Let's go with Arpa again. Agni, which is good. Boom. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. I guess they have a good physical defense, but not a good magic defense. Okay, out of mana. There we go. So, did anyone ever play the sequel to this? Because whenever I meet someone who played this game and really enjoyed this game, nobody ever played the sequel. I mean, I only know about the sequel because I read about it in a magazine once. And that was just like a little stripe of text, not much even. Like 2 rows of text and that's it. But yeah, never. The sequel looked pretty bad. I did, but I never finished it, sadly. I mean, the sequel definitely looks very different. And yeah, obviously, you can tell us, was it at least good, even though you never finished it? Because I probably will play it after this. And I just hope it's good. If not, well, I like to finish this series of games I start. So I kinda had to, but yeah. Not as good as the first. Well, maybe that's the problem with us never getting a sequel or anything. That's just too bad. I mean, the graphics kinda look, from the screenshots I have seen, not good for the PS2. Kinda like they are better PS1 graphics, but that's it. I mean, Studio Ghibli was behind this game. You can see it through the drawings, the landscape, the atmosphere, which is so near to Princess Mononoke stuff. Yeah, and they did a very good job with that. I would say you can never go wrong with Studio Ghibli, but in recent years, yeah, they are a shadow of their former self, you could say. So, yeah. But even if a new installation in this franchise would not be made by Studio Ghibli, it still could look great. The end of the screen attacked me. So... Score, you have Agnes. If I remember correctly, they removed the merge feature? I could be wrong. If that is true, that, I mean, you can't. That's, without the merge feature, this game would definitely hold absolutely no candle to the Pokemon franchise. That's not me saying one or the other is better. I just think, personally, I think they are just very different. The only thing is you catch monsters and that's it. But how could they compete against Pokemon if they don't have something that's vastly different like that? Pokemon is just a massive franchise. So, removing that in the sequel is just... no. Also, while I like the monster designs, especially like these look great, I don't think they can stand on its own without the merging mechanics. I think the merging lets you make really cool monsters. While these are more like pretty basic, not bad looking, but very basic, and that's, yeah, well, not a good thing. You kinda need more than basic. Oh, you two like Princess Mononoke that much, huh? I mean, Princess Mononoke is one of my favorite Ghibli movies, definitely. And I can't really say I have a favorite anime, it's just... there are some I like. The problem is, my favorite manga has an anime adaptation, but that anime adaptation was never finished. That would be Rief Master, which you might have heard of. It's... I don't know if it's well known. It seems a lot of people know it, but not a lot of people think about Rief Master. But I love that manga. The anime was... yeah, well, it was good, but didn't even cover half of the story. So, yeah. What was that item? Was it usable? Oh, it's one of the seals with wind this time. Okay. Good. Good to know. Left or right? This is shiny. Let's go right. There's shiny there. And probably not a way I can progress. Looks like something has been dug up from a hole here. Not really looking dug up, but okay. Okay, let's go with Scar again. Still not enough MP for that, but oh well. We can go with that. Boom. Almost half of the HP gone. That's fine. Now we just attack. Oh, nice crit there. Perfect. Hints, the multi-seals, UV seals are spells that in the alpha game, Levant used to cast spells on its own. But they removed this feature to create this item to use. That's interesting. I think that's better actually, because on the one hand, I would like to use spells with Levant as well, so he could be more usable in battle. But I would probably switch way less because of that, which kinda wouldn't be good as well. Also, with the world that it's built here, humans using magic like that doesn't seem to make sense. Magic seems something that's for the minions, not for humans. Humans seem like pretty normal. Oh yes, and you can't see Levant's animations using spells. So you can't? Did you mean you can see them somehow or something like that? There are Levant animations spells coded in the game. Oh, okay, yeah. That sounds cool. Gonna need to look that up. But never used after alpha game. Yeah, I mean, that's kinda too bad, but it also kinda makes sense. I guess the Nagi use some magic-y stuff, but not like attack spells and stuff like that. It's different. Also, Levant is not a Nagi, I think. Maybe he is, and I just don't know that yet. But that's something I will see when I see it, I guess. So, oh, I can't go there. Wait, this is just a dead end. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna get past you quickly. So, this is also just a dead end. Guess I'm gonna fight you after all. No? Well, if you don't want to, I'm fine with that. Weird. But okay. Are you currently using an HD mode? Because your graphics look pretty good here. It's not really HD mode, but the emulation ups the graphics a bit. But also messes up the HP bars and stuff. Okay, I'm getting a bit annoyed at you all just having the wind element. I have the old case for Jade Cocoon still that says it was a 2-disc game. It said that, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't, right? It's just 1 disc. Which is kind of astonishing. Because with how it looks and all the stuff, that they fit that on one disc. That's kind of great. There was no second disc though, yeah. Never heard about it. But yes, there are some missing parts that didn't make the final cut. I was super confused as a child. Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't be? Now as an adult, well, you kind of get the gist of, yeah, that's probably an error. But as a child, it's just like, it says that, so there has to be that. Such as missing areas, missing creatures, and missing secret boss also. Secret boss? That sounds great. I wonder if they ever released that alpha. Probably not. Or maybe it was already released. Probably not officially, but maybe someone put it on the internet somewhere. Ouch. I like that spell. Well, I like thunder spells, so guess that's a given. You almost have it, Appa! Maybe I should switch? This will be fine. But now you're kind of running low on HP. You should have a level up, though. I mean, that secret boss. Oh. I don't even know if there are any secret bosses in this game. Level up. There we go. Aha! A tablet. A tablet rests against the statue of a dragonfly. That's a dragonfly? I think I can kinda see it. Okay, what do you tell us? Mana will recover slightly and damage is less likely while defending. Defend skillfully to boost your special attack and magic power. Oh! Yeah, I'm gonna read your text, but then I need to talk about something. Well, in fact, areas are pretty small, just like a tunnel where you can go into. A part of a forest and a place like a part of the Cirrus village. Nothing much, but some OST exists in the code and never played in the game so far. No secret tablet. Yeah, okay. I was questioning the defend command because for the minions, the defend command restores mana, right? But the game tells you that defending lowers your HP and can help you survive in battle. The thing is, yeah, you gain mana, but Levant doesn't. So defending with Levant just will put you closer to death, but slower. It seems ridiculous. Why would you ever defend if you're Levant? But if Magic was in the game at one point, he would have recovered mana as well. So in that case, it would make sense. It's just like they left the defend command in, but there's just no real use for Levant because, yeah, you take less damage, but you still take damage and don't heal or anything, and it doesn't do anything for him. Even in French, the translation is not accurate. Yeah, well, that's... I don't know if you're into Digimon, but the German version of Digimon Survive has a lot of weird errors in the text. It's sometimes not even understandable what they are talking about. So it's not even an issue of older games. There are 4 or 5 missing commands also. 4 or 5 missing commands? That's quite a lot. Like, I don't even know what else could be in here. Like, you have attack, defend, summon, capture, using items and escape. That... What else could you need? Right? Okay. I completely kinda went the wrong way there. You're a bit annoying to fight, but oh well. Let me summon Score. Nusha won't get much attention in this force, I have a feeling. There's so much cut stuff from... well, I mean... Probably every game has a lot of stuff cut from it. That's just... what happens in game development. Same with movies and shows and everything. You normally can't put everything you want in. Some things just don't work out. As far as I know, they would make this game a little bit bigger, but they have to rush it. That's why there are some missing parts. Such as Resident Evil 1.5. I mean, those missing parts and them wanting to make the game bigger. Maybe that's also the reason why what Office mentioned about the 2-disc game thing. Maybe it was supposed to be 2 discs at first and they just forgot to change the graphic for that cover. That would explain that. I found a key. Something glows by the side of a statue, carved with a place name. Skeleton key picked up. Can I please not fight you? Thank you. You're starting to get a bit annoying. I kinda need the XP, but you have so much HP and defense. You're right. I would expect more diversity in the forests, new worlds. Maybe even a whole new forest in total, like a 5th one. I do know from watching a friend play this game as well that there is more after these 4 forests. Just not any details of that. They are triggered by picking up the items. That sounds so great. Again, nothing to do for Nusha. And these ones are pretty defensive as well, I would say. They are turtles after all. I think? Doesn't really look like they have a shell. That more looks like it's all skin. Are they just chubby lizards? Yes, there are more than 4 forests. I let you discover. I will be quiet, yeah. It's just one of the small things I do still remember. So you kill one and we capture the other. Maybe you won't kill it. So close though. We can survive. Okay. We definitely need to switch you. Or else this won't be good for you. So let's do Ulvi. That was okay. The amount of mana consumed though. Was that worth it? Oh, I wasn't at full mana, of course, yeah. It wasn't that much mana. There we go. Quick question, Caro, when do you plan on starting your stream? Because in about 10 minutes I'm probably gonna stop, so if I want to raid you, I can wait a bit for that, so don't worry. For normally like 2:11 p.m. German time, which should be the same as France, right? Germany and France is the same time zone, yeah. So around 11 p.m. normally. Wouldn't mind going a bit longer if you need more time, so yeah. That's normally I go for about 3, maybe 4 hours. Come on, stay in. I'm working out right now. I'm waiting my micro tomorrow and gonna start my first stream tomorrow in the evening or Thursday evening. I'll put it in my agenda tomorrow. Stay tuned. Okay, so you don't stream today. Yeah, okay, then. I'm definitely gonna rate you when I catch you then. Which I hope will happen. Because I stream on Fridays, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. Around this time. Not today, because I'm gonna spoil you a lot. I mean, I can lurk. Wait, did we come from... Yeah, we did come from down there. So let's go over here. Okay, this looks a lot better than the beetle forest. A lot more stuff to explore. This looks... Let me check out that other path quickly. This might be a... This is not a dead end. Then let's go with the original path. One thing I kinda would change about this game are the controls. The tanky controls aren't really my cup of tea. You turtles. Okay, cool. The silver crown. Is that worth anything? Doesn't lower speed. Oh! What you said about Levant being able to use magic also explains why he has a magic attack stat. They left that in as well. Use quick load and save. Yes and no. I use it as a safe measure to avoid getting glitched out, because on Fridays I played Digimon World and I had to redo about 1 hour of stuff because I couldn't save in the game and it crashed. And that was not good. So I used save states as a, save feature. So, yeah. Also, when I end the stream and don't have a save point inside, then I also use it because why not? But yeah. So is it worth getting less defense and more magic defense? I mean, it evens them out, so why not? You meant yes, yeah. Okay, silver crown, that's cool. That was the wrong button again. So basically, yes, I use save and load states. I'm just not not abusing them all that much. I only abuse them really when there's an annoying part in a game. Oh, this looks like somewhere. Aha! I see a tablet and nothing else. Tablets were left behind. Magic usage 2. I wouldn't be surprised if one of those tablets tells me how I use magic, even though I can't. Your elemental attack power is related to the amount of elemental properties you have. That kinda is phrased like it is about Levant, not about the minions, but could work in both ways. In a minute or two there will be a fight. Just keep playing a little bit. Okay. That fight seems like a good ending point then as well. So, I'm gonna do that, and then...
Well, what do we have here? Aren't you a little young to be a cocoon master? So, you're a fake too, huh? Get your firefly cocoon somewhere else. This is my turf. You think you're better than me, huh? Well, you leave me no choice.
I probably am better than you. Poacher. Is there some missing graphic here? Because he looks so handcuffed. Is he supposed to hold a weapon or something? Weird. Okay, Nusha, you can do something finally. He really has a weird stance. No, he's bugged. Some mods fixed it. Oh, so this is not even an emulation issue, it's just an issue. Perfect. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Basically, he's holding an axe. Yeah, he had one on its back, on his back, right? Oh! You can summon as well. Yeah, that's healing. That's not good. Come on! Wait, he named that goat? You think your monster is the greatest of all time, huh? I mean, it kinda looks good. All my water stuff is going to waste. Yeah, well... Sorry, Nusha, but... that wasn't good what you displayed there. Poacher summons black cocoons. There are black cocoons? Or like in... he stole them black. Yeah, wind won't do me any good. I guess I just attack. Yes, and blue too. Oh, I wondered about that blue cocoon master, what that means. Blue cocoon. So... I'm just gonna assume black means stolen cocoons and blue means like someone gave him the cocoons? Chorus, yeah, that guy. I always forget his name. And I don't know why, it's not even that forgettable of a name. Come on. I think he's out of mana as well. It's not a German name? Just kidding. Okay. Okay, red HP. Oh, I'm faster. Ha! Take that. I wonder, if you would one-shot him, he would be down without summoning anything, right? GJDM? I have no idea what that means, to be honest. Yes, you're right. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, you would need to be very over-leveled to be able to do that. Good job, damn mate. Oh, okay. Never heard that before. Means well done, yeah. Like a good steak. I don't even like steak, to be honest. I have no idea what a good steak is. I just prefer chicken meat. It's a misc, a subculture reference. Oh, sometimes I'm too old for subculture. I don't know a lot of stuff. Okay.
Ow! I'll get you for that.
You will? I just defeated you. You and your invisible axe. The lava key. Okay. This seems a good point to stop then. It's been a pleasure. Have a good evening, man. Bye bye. It's been a pleasure having you as well as Office and Ezek and all the other ones who were. You can check out the links I have in the chat to my Twitter and Instagram, post stuff, keep you updated whenever I stream or upload a new video on YouTube as well, where I mainly post Digimon stuff nowadays. It's supposed to be about games and anime and all of that, but it's a lot of Digimon and Pokemon. But yeah, I hope to see you over there as well. And until next time, bye-bye. Oh, I forgot something. Who are we going to raid? So, not bye-bye yet. We still need someone to raid. Who is on?
I was playing Horizon again.
That sounds good.
Is playing Terror of Hemasaurus.
Never heard of that.
Cass is playing Raft, and Digital Hazard is playing Digimon World Next Order.
Yeah, he said that earlier. Yeah, let's go over to Kamo. So, if you're interested in Horizon, Zero Dawn is the wrong one, Horizon Forbidden West, we're going over to a guy who plays it like without doing the story and just doing the side missions, kinda. He is very thoroughly with his exploring. So, yeah. Now, let's go over there and bye-bye.